Now, what collection wouldn't be complete without the classic tuxedo shirt? Yes, yes, I have a tuxedo shirt in my possession. I mean, someone put the printing is really heavy, so this thing won't be lasting quite a while. This actually was for a bar crawl I did a year ago. We went as a team as butlers and French maids. So at the time, I needed a tuxedo shirt, and it was actually difficult to find a decent tuxedo shirt. This one's kind of cheesy, but I actually had to buy it in a few days, so I actually had to overnight this because I was pretty slack. But yeah, your typical tuxedo shirt. Now this is the shirt actually has been worn once. I actually saved this for this occasion. This is actually a Disney shirt. It's one of the probably the only Disney memorabilia that I have owned for a long, long time. I think when I went to Disney a long, long time ago, my mom bought me a Goofy hat, which are still popular to this day. But this is Haunted Mansion. It's probably by far my favorite ride in Disney World or Disneyland, as it says on the top. It is the 4th anniversary, apparently. This actual Haunted Mansion, if you walk in, it's actually on the doorway is the entrance, and it's just very nice print, very well printed. And just a memory of the Haunted Mansion. As I every time, I've only been to Disney World a few times, but this is one of the rides I have to go to every time because to this day it blows my mind. So there's the Haunted Mansion. Ooh, this is another one of my favorites. For Xbox players, as you know, there's achievements, and PlayStation has something different no matter what it is at the time. This is a shirt that I get comments on all the time. Says achievement unlocked, left the house, and right here you have a logo of a guy walking out of a house, or out of a door actually. And this is kind of the green ring here, which people may get the red ring of death. So I don't remember which side I got this from, but I saw this and I'm like, man, I gotta buy this, and everyone comments on it. So really cool shirt. There's kind of a story behind this shirt. This is actually this is actually a Toonami shirt. Toonami is gone, unfortunately, rest in peace. But actually interviewed Cartoon Network years and years ago, and apparently this is kind of when you go to an interview and you don't make it the job. There's this closet, and this is kind of your rejection swag. So this is my rejection swag, but I do like the shirt. I do like that the Toonami is printed kind of in the lower right, different from the center. This is actually the first American Apparel shirt I've ever owned, funny enough. And as you can see, here's the Cartoon Network, the new one, on the sleeve here. So that's Toonami. Here's the final stretch of shirts. In its days of glory, the infamous Dignation. For those who are unaware, Dignation is based on a site called Dig, which is a user-submitted site. Kind of left Dig a while ago, ever since Dig version 0.3 came out, and went to Reddit. So I'm one of those obsessive Reddit users. For those familiar with it, eventually we'll start a Fastfuud Reddit page. But I did watch Dignation early on. I kind of stopped watching a few years ago. I know they just did their final episode recently, so props to Dignation, and there's Dignation. This is a shirt I got I worked at this sign shop a few years ago, and the weird thing about all these shirts is that only here you have this kind of stain. You don't see it on the right side. Well, wait, no. That would be the right side. I'm sorry. Yes, that would be the right. So it's always on the right, never on the left. It's just one of those weird mysteries of the universe, I guess. I guess I sweat more in the right arm. Who knows? Anyway, back to the shirt. So this shirt was gotten an SGAA show, which those who are unfamiliar, is a show where they show all these wide format printers and screen printers and such. And this is actually This was actually digital print. I think most of them are printed on Epson's, or I believe it's Brothers, and they just switch out the ink cartridges so it can print on shirts. This is Cornet brand, and it was SJ07, Cornet 933. And the thing that about this shirt is, yeah, it's kind of generic, but still, it's another one of those shirts I've washed tons and tons of times, and the quality's still surprisingly good. I mean, for digital printing, I'm pretty impressed. I know digital printing is a very expensive thing to do, but as far as like a one-up shirt, it's probably the most efficient. Because when you work at a screen printing house, you get those guys like, hey man, can I get one shirt printed? Or if you're a designer, can you design a shirt for me? I'm like, yeah, you got to get 50 of them to make it worth it. So so that's my Cornet shirt, SJA shirt. So here is the last shirt, probably the most detailed I have in my collection. It is a robot ape fighting a non-robot ape, and it is a full printed. I mean, it's printed from top to bottom, as you can see. I think that it was dye sublimated, or maybe transfer printed. Because I don't know if you can print this large, but it looks like from looking at the sleeves that it was printed first and then sewn together afterwards. I'll just zoom in on the detail. Actually, this guy, his name Machine 56. I know he only exists from what I've seen on DeviantArt, so go ahead and search DeviantArt via Machine 56, but I saw this shirt for sale and it was just incredible. The guy actually is from Indonesia, and I took a risk by he was like, yeah, go to my catalog, order from him. So I kind of sent it blindly via PayPal, and it wasn't cheap. The shipping can be expensive, and he was good in his word. So the company, I guess, is called 5060, and I guess that's his logo. It's hard to say. And you kind of have the cool screen printed tag, which is pretty neat. And then he actually got a sweatshirt with this, even though it is not a t-shirt, it was a sweatshirt. So let me show you that. So this is another by Machine 56, and the thing that this 5060 is it's kind of like this puffy pink. It has this texture to it. The thing that blows my mind most about this is the way the hoodie was printed. It actually is printed all the way around, which is mind-blowing. And I haven't really researched on who can do that, but I know off the cuff, there's no, of course, advertising involved, but I think right now it's like, I don't remember what it is at the time, but there's a company out there that does it. There you go, Machine 56. And if you look on the back, you kind of have this cool samurai / astronaut head, but it's really cool. Unfortunately, this was a little kind of snug on me, but I sometimes wear it from time to time, just kind of get that skinny jeans with the skinny top look. So that is it. That is my full collection. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm glad you struggled through my whole t-shirt collection. I just want to show what I have in my collection. Feel free to post a video about what you have in your collection. Be interesting to see. Feel free to support me by purchasing one or both of these shirts, as you've seen that I showed earlier. These are both on my store through the site. And then if you follow links below, of course, Twitter, Facebook, and feel free to email me. And I will follow up with more podcasts in the future. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good day.